I want to check in now on those power outages in southern Indiana. Right now, Duke Energy is showing about 180 customers in southern Indiana are still without power after yesterday's storms. They're all in the neighborhood or the community of Cementville, which is in Clark County. Our Jim Stratman has been checking out the damage in that specific area this morning, joining us live now, as you see. Jim, now the National Weather Service is going to be out there this morning. What is it that they're looking for?
They're going to be taking a look specifically at the way the damage is laid out here. And that's going to tell them whether or not there was maybe some rotation in these storms, or if this was done a lot by just kind of straight line, strong winds. Both are possibilities. We really won't know an answer until the National Weather Service gets out here and is able to take a look a little bit later on this morning. Now, what we have been able to see this morning are power crews out trying to get lights restored. In fact, take a look at this video. You'll see this was taken about 20 minutes ago, just about 20 feet to my left. This is where crews were working on trying to actively restore power to a transformer. They had been working pretty much the entire time that Addie and I have been here. They have now since moved on, so hopefully that is a good sign. I want to go ahead and now show you some video from yesterday in the wake of those storms. You can see the damage that we were really looking at. I mean, trees were knocked all over, a couple of them sideswiping a mobile home in the Silver Lakes Point Mobile Home Park, and it came pretty close to making a direct hit on a couple of these homes. Some of the limbs caused damage to the roof and the back of the homes. We talked to Glenn Stevens yesterday. He said that he's lived in the area for years, and this is by far the worst damage that he has seen from a storm.
I haven't seen this kind of damage out here. These trees are huge. They're 150-year-old trees. It ain't like some of these other mobile home parks. These guys are huge. And it was just, see you later, good night.
Now, people in the mobile home park did tell us yesterday the silver lining to all this is that nobody was hurt, and that's very good news. Now, this National Weather Service does plan to be out in this area taking a look at the damage at about 7:30 this morning. We'll, of course, follow that and keep you updated with any new information that we learn. Eric?
So very much. After the NWS does its survey, we will keep you updated with the results on air today at noon and also online at WHAS11.com. Out east now, the Letcher County Sheriff accused of killing a district judge inside his own chambers is set to make his first court appearance today. State police say Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins fatally shot District Judge Kevin Mullins at the Letcher County Courthouse in Whitesburg last Thursday. Steins surrendered to authorities immediately. Investigators say the two men were arguing before the shooting. Steins is charged with first-degree murder. He's due in Letcher County today at 11 o'clock.
So help me God. Thank you.
The JCPS School Board has a new member. Local defense attorney Tricia Lister was sworn in last night. The board selected her to replace Chris Kolb, who resigned to teach in the district. Lister is a JCPS graduate and parent to 3 JCPS graduates. She'll represent District 2, which includes St. Matthews and parts of the Highlands. She says she hopes to bring more transparency and optimism to the board.
I really believe in public education. I think it ought to be the only education game in town. I want more students at JCPS. I want everybody in the community buying in and loving our schools. We do so many amazing things, and we can do those better if everybody believes in us and everybody becomes a cheerleader for JCPS.
Lister's name will be on the ballot in November for a full term on the board. She's running unopposed after her opponent withdrew from the race earlier this month. All right, sticking with JCPS, Spanish is no longer being taught at Highland Middle School due to low enrollment, and that's according to the school's principal, who made the cut. Some JCPS students and parents are unhappy about that decision and are now pushing back. They took their protests to the school board's latest meeting. WHAS11's Alex Dieter and photojournalist Levi Hammer were there and show us how they're trying to get the board's support.
The rain did not keep away. Highland Middle School parents and students from addressing the school board face-to-face, asking for this.
Y postada por si tú asombrarse si escribir ese documento solo simplemente escribas.
Bring Spanish back to the classroom after it was cut by the school.
And having the amount of people here like just supporting us and trying to help get the Spanish class back is just really empowering.
One of those students is Cora Holcomb-Craner, a 7th grader at Highland.
Maybe we could actually do this.
Because of lower enrollment at the middle school, Highland was overstaffed and required to reduce 2 positions, including the Spanish teacher.
I am Latina, all right, and I was raised bilingual. I grew up in JCPS, later elementary, middle, and high school. But I also grew up in a time where socio-politically it wasn't encouraged to have a second language. I was often ostracized, made fun of, and there was a lot about assimilate and hide. I don't want that for my daughter.
Laura Escobar Radcliffe is a parent to a Highland student and is the PTSA president for the middle school.
This impacts high school, it impacts testing into college, and college credit, and career readiness. This is a ripple effect, and we are shortchanging our students.
In a statement sent to WHAS11, a JCPS spokesperson said, in part, quote, "The principal chose to eliminate the Spanish position and one other in order to retain teachers in required core subjects like math and English." Superintendent Marty Polio said the school board does not have any influence over that decision. JCPS at Highland is working to provide an online Spanish class for students. Alex Dieterer, WHAS11 on your side.
And right now, the online Spanish courses are still being finalized. Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio said the school's former Spanish teacher was reassigned to another school. So scores of veterans returned home from an honor flight yesterday or last night to a full hero's welcome. A crowd lined the walls at the international airport with signs and balloons cheering on the veterans. 84 vets were on that flight out to Washington, D.C., including 3 who served in World War II. The honor flight provides them with a chance to visit the memorials that were built to honor their service and sacrifice. This was the last Bluegrass honor flight of the year.